Hello, welcome to the finale of my Platinum Nuzlocke. First off screen, I got another Pokemon, which means I have another comment to read, because this is the series where I read comments. While I was mining for heart scales so I could finish up my move sets, I found a fossil and decided, I'll hatch it. Why not? Not hatch. Take it to the weird foreign dude who fixes it, and comment from Capture the Flag 24152 who says do it, which is in response to in the Disney video a joke I have where I say I'm going to make a video what gods are deserving of being worshipped, which I'm not going to do. So Platinum Elite 4. This is a tough Elite 4. I don't have great counters for a lot of them. We should go over the team first. I should show off the team. Actually, there's something else I should do first. We've got Luxray, Pimpleon, Hippowdon, Azelf, and Drifblim, and Glalie, and a lot of these Pokemon are new, and it took literal hours to train them up, which is the worst part about Nuzlocke, where you lose a few Pokemon close to the end, and then just you have to spend hours grinding. Also, I should go over my Pokemon who lost. I don't remember. I used this one briefly. I don't remember how it died. I caught this. I caught the Machop early on, named it Carcat. I think I used it in Rourke. I don't remember how it died. Put a bunch of training in you, then you died. Same, you were great and carried me through parts of this game. You were like second in command of my team. Great throughout the game. You I trained up and then you died to Cyrus. You died as soon as I started to train you. This I'm still pissed about losing the Staraptor because the Staraptor was great and carried me. Was the part of my team. This was a sacrifice, and this one died last time against Barry, I think, right after I had grinded it up. But I've still got my Empoleon and the Hippowdon that I spent a ton of time, like a whole episode, trying to catch, and also some other Pokemon who I haven't used. It's the finale. Okay. Okay, yes, I've got all the badges. I can open my badge case. Hold on, let me like you're just checking them, but I want the audience to see. Why did you freeze? I assume there was a jingle, but I keep the game muted. See, you can see my badge case. I have all the badges. I, I, I don't know why they look like that. They're very, very rusty. Like the rustiest metal possible. This has been a few days in universe. How did they get so bad? Aaron, I don't really have a good bug counter, but Aaron's Pokemon are all relatively low level, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. He starts with a Yam Mega. I considered leading with my Driftblim, and because it has. I might do it. It's a setup Pokemon. By the way, I put seals on all my Pokemon. But I decided against doing Driftblim because this has double team, and I didn't want to get into a setup war, and the other Pokemon all have problematic things for Driftblim. I won't be using switching. I won't be using switching in Cynthia, but I gotta get there first. I don't have a good Pokemon for Heracross, because looking at it here, it has close combat and Stone Edge. So I can't do you because of the close combat. Mega Horn, Stone Edge, close combat. I think. I don't think fighting resists rock, does it? Okay, so I'm going to hit you with Stone Edge. And that should work. Close combat, but I'm bulky. But I didn't want to grind too much. I'm only 56, and Cynthia's final Pokemon are. Cynthia's strongest Pokemon is her Garchomp, which is 62. So Actually, I'm kind of under leveled, but you know, I'll work through this. This is going to be a tough. Stone Edge, just it's fucking Stone Edge. It always misses. Why does it always miss? It is. It feels like it has the worst hit rate out of anything. And after that, it's still the Scissor, Vespiquen, and Drapion. Okay. Okay, its defense is low enough that I feel like a good Earthquake can finish it off, even with the resistance. And we get the Quick Claw, which is good, good. Okay. Sending in Drapion, that is fine. That has Ice Fang, but that's not Stab, and I have Earthquake. And I'm bulky, so I should take out Drapion. Okay, good. And then I would have liked to keep this in for Vespiquen, or I guess they're going with Scissor. I don't have a good Scissor. I don't have a good Scissor thing, but Empoleon resists its stabs. So I'll go Empoleon, just take it out with Surf. Actually, wait, Empoleon has Drill Peck. I could have just been using Drill Peck. Well, actually, Drill Peck isn't that great, but you know, I could have. Like, see, let's see. Does this kill? No, see, Drill Peck is terrible. It's a good thing I didn't rely on that. And then I'll take out the... Oh, you bitch. I will take out the Vespiquen with Luxray. And then we are on to Bertha. Okay. This is going to be a tough Elite Four. But I should be able to make it through. Plus my Pokemon will gain a few levels as I go. Okay. Vespiquen down, Vespiquen down. Okay. Bertha leads with a Wish Cache, which is problematic. I guess Azelf is my best thing for Wish Cache. Let's heal up real quick. I'm kind of tired. I have had a rough week where the corporation that owns the newspaper where I work abruptly fired the administrative assistant at my office. So A, sucks, she was a friend of mine and is now unemployed, but B, all of those duties now fall onto me, which is a lot of tedious busy work, like processing checks that get sent in and retyping the columns from the other columnists and physically going to the courthouse to get documents of court filings on a flash drive, then taking them back and reformatting them so they're in an appropriate format for the paper. And it's just a lot of tiring, tedious bullshit that I have to do now that I'm not happy about. I'll be fine next week once I get into the swing of it and know what I'm doing. It's just been a tough, stressful week of having to do my normal job and also someone else's job. Okay, Hippowdon. Yeah, it has stone. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a Hippowdon mirror match. Mine is going to beat yours, Bertha. Because mine has yawn. And yours also has yawn. Hold on. But mine knows crunch. And yours... Actually, looking at this, I have the exact same moveset as Bertha. It is the exact same. Where's that full restore? I know I have... Oh god, I only bought 2 full restores. That's bad. Because full restores are occasionally useful if you have status and are asleep. But that's fine. My Hippowdon's gonna beat up your Hippowdon. Which is good. This will take a while. So I watched some Columbo last weekend as I was just playing video games. Columbo is a good show. There was one episode where I'm like, oh no, Columbo, no. So at the start of the episode, the killer goes over to the victims. I'm spoiling a Columbo episode. It's like Agenda for Murder. It isn't that great of an episode. It really drags. It's a season 9, I think. I don't know. So at the start of the episode, the killer goes over to this blackmailer's house, and the blackmailer's eating dinner, and he's like, "Ooh, this cheese is really good. You should try a bite." Fine. and the killer bites into the cheese and eats it. And then when Columbo shows up at the crime scene, he's like, "Ooh, that's good cheese. I'm a wacky detective. Hey, Sergeant, want to eat this cheese with me?" And then that gets forgotten for most of the episode. It gets just tossed aside. And then in the climax, the, this brilliant how catch where Columbo has a bunch of circumstantial evidence, but nothing concrete until Columbo's like, actually, you bit into a piece of cheese, which means you left bite marks, which are, as we all know, a reliable and legally permit. Oh my god, this mirror match is going to go on forever. Bite marks, which are famously good evidence. They're not, a pseudoscience that isn't usable in courts anymore because they were a pseudoscience. Oh god, Columbo, you just convicted a man to a life imprisonment on bullshit. Like, I mean, I watched the start of the episode. I saw that he was guilty, but Columbo can't prove that. Columbo's evidence in that episode is like by mark analysis is not real evidence. It isn't allowed in courts anymore because it's horseshit. It's utter nonsense. And if you think about it for more than a second, like, actually, yeah, the marks that your teeth leave when you bite into a soft cheese would not be completely consistent. Like, it's just, oh god, Columbo bastard? I don't want to say it, but maybe ACAB includes bastard. All Columbo is bastard. Columbo, no. Okay, screw it. I am just going to kill you with Earthquake. It got long and it was long and drawn out, which is fitting for this Hippowdon's role in this thingamajig. Gliscor's Firefang scares me, but I can't miss that. Like, ooh, wait, you're going for Earthquake? Okay, that quad ice. By the way, if you're asking, I'm pretty sure Ice Beam and Thunderbolt with their higher base power are better, because I'm pretty sure it's multiplicative in some way. It's like, isn't it like half the attack stat multiplied by the base power? The point is, it works out that Thunderbolt would be better than Thunderfang, and Ice Beam be better than Ice Fang, even though there's a level difference, and the last two are quad weak to water, and it's scary because they have Earthquake, but I won. Good job, Kari Hikari. On to Flint. Flint shouldn't be a problem. I can just take out all of Flint's Pokemon with Hippowdon or Empoleon, because Flint is a joke, and Lucian is always hard, but I think I'll be fine this time, because my Pokemon is good at countering Lucian. Okay, so I'm going to lead with Kari Hikari, and I'm going to, for the Infernape and Magmortar, use Hippowdon, and I should win. This shouldn't be hard. Flint is kind of a bit of a breather. Okay, Flint. I've been in a rut recently with writing, by the way, talking about my life. Oh no. Oh, that's a problem. A, my water moves aren't good. B, they can get off solar beams now with Magmortar. I don't have. That's bad. That is bad. I did not expect. This is bad. This is. Okay, Infernape I can still counter with Rail Sun. But Magmortar or Rapidash. Well, Rapidash has crappy special attack. That's not as much of a problem. It is going to be bad when one of the Pokemon with Solar Beam comes in on my Hippowdon. Well, Hippowdon. Wait! Oh no, never mind. Uh, the the sandstorm replaced the sun. This is fine, and your solar beam doesn't work anymore, but you're going for it because your AI is programmed to prioritize super effective moves. Yeah, so I don't have to do much for the rest of this. Hippowdon is going to be my MVP of the Elite Four. I didn't imagine this. See, you're charging and it's not going to work. But yeah, I've been in a writing rut because the book that I spent. I have my book done. I just can't get it published. Turns out a lot of agents like go on vacation and stop um, accepting queries at this time of year. That's a thing I have learned. Um, and I just that last chapter of the part two because I because I had to split it in half, which I've talked about before. My Miss Valley book, like small town supernatural stuff, I had to split in half, and the last part of it, I've just had just constant writer's block with it, and it's gone on long enough that I feel like the fact that I have writer's block over this book is psyching me out and making my writer's block worse. Uh, hmm. Mr. Okay. Okay, let's think this through. So Lucian leads with a Mr. Mime that has Thunderbolt, Dual Screens, and Psychic. So I can't start with Tyzene. Could I set up Nasty Plot and sweep with St. Jude? Like, very fast. My fastest Pokemon. Has Shadow Ball. Flamethrower for the Bronzong. I'm going to try that. I am going to try that. I'm going to get fully topped off first. Yeah. And also, the thing is, like, after I get this last little bit done, I don't know what to write then. There's a lot of things I have ideas for, a lot of balancing, but what I need to do is choose one and just dedicate myself to writing it fully and get it done, and then move on to the next thing. I promised last summer that in January I would do another Twisted Destiny chapter, so I will work on that this month, and that is at least something to focus on and get me back into the writing spirit. Don't you Oh, good, Reflect. I don't give a shit about Reflect. And now I outspeed and kill your whole team with Shadow Ball. Good. And then I'm on to Cynthia, who shouldn't be a problem. Okay. I might get outsped by Alakazam. Alakazam is really fast, but I don't think Alakazam can one-shot me. Oh, that's more than I expected, but it's fine. Like, the thing about Azelf is that it's like a explosion suicide lead competitively, generally. Even though it's a fast Pokemon with a good special attack, because there's a lot of psychic types that are fast with good special attack, but what Azelf... Is it Azelf or Azelf? I've heard both. Or Azelf. What it has that sets apart, I'm pretty sure, is that it has really good support moves. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. Ha! You thought you could kill St. Jude? I'm named after a children's hospital. That makes me immortal. Okay, good. We are on to Cynthia with no fatalities. We are going to have fatalities against Cynthia. So who is my least useful? Like, that's a dark thing to say, but the Pokemon that I don't need the most is going to be the one who will be most useful to take on Spiritomb, because Spiritomb is just a slugfest. It doesn't have any weaknesses in this generation. So Roserade, best counter is Azelf. Togekiss, best counter is Luxray. Lucario, ooh, I don't have a good Lucario. Actually, no, Lucario is Hippowdon. Milotic is Luxray. Garchomp is Glalie. And So what's gonna happen is I start I start with Empoleon and have Empoleon take out Spiritomb. Actually, is Empoleon how fast is Empoleon? 106 versus 115. Okay, Glalie is still the best Garchomp. Well, I'm gonna top them off with rare candies. I say this is why I always do. It's my last minute power boost. Yay, the Pokemon who didn't do anything also get candy. Okay. So I think Empoleon's the Pokemon that I don't need for some. Well, I have all my other Pokemon are specific counters for one of Cynthia's, except for Empoleon. So, and Drifblim, but Drifblim cannot go in against a Dark type; it would die. So I think I am going to lead with Empoleon. I'm going to expect Lucario or Roserade next, and I'll have to do a switch, and I'll figure it out as I go. Hold on, where's my elixir? Fix you. You use a lot of moves. And you used a lot of moves. I think that puts everyone close enough to full, right? Okay. Okay. I haven't lost anyone yet, but I'm going to lose, I think. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take on Cynthia. Let's take on the champion, the infamous champion. And I don't do the audio during these, but I'm going to. Oh, you can see that? Why can you see that? Hold on. Just a little bit of audio so you get Cynthia coming in. And then I'll mute it again. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I got this. And now it's muted. Now we're going to concentrate. Okay. I keep Desume muted. And step 1. Take out the Spiritomb with Empoleon. Shadow Ball, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Okay. Surf. Done. Okay. Need to write that Alice isn't dead video. Oh god! You're starting with Garchomp. I didn't expect this. But bye, friend. That's goodbye, friend. Oh no. Okay. I have my fingers crossed. Okay. I'm in this. I'm still in this. I lost my Empoleon. Like my starter who has carried me through this game has been great the whole time. Dies at the end. That is shitty. I don't want to. Oh, I might. I'm not using any healing items. I can win this without healing items. Keep battling because I'm not switching, which means Milotic. Milotic is. People sleep on Milotic. I think Milotic might be. I think Milotic might actually be Cynthia's strongest Pokemon. Like, it usually gives me more problems than Garchomp and oh god, I don't know if I can tank it. Sure. Why are you using Dragon Pulse? That's just dumb. Okay. Let's use Thunderbolt. I can tank a Surf probably. Okay, good. How much damage? Because my Melodic is bulky. Oh no. Oh, and saved by the sand. Oh, this is Gen 3. Okay, and now you're probably going. Oh, you're going to Togekiss. Hmm. Okay, I'm not going to switch, but I'm pulling this open so I have my options. I don't think I can outspeed Togekiss. But I can't afford a switch. I don't. Okay? That's fine, that's fine. Fucking killing Elbin all over again. Let's think. Let's think. So what we have left now is Roserade, who is a joke, and Togekiss. And and it's a normal type, so Tyzene is useless. Um, Azelf is my best option at this point because Azelf's the only Pokemon I have that isn't. Oh, and it's faster. But my only Pokemon that isn't weak to one of Togekiss's moves. And this will kill, and then I one-shot Roserade, and then I win. I am the champion of Platinum. Only cost me the two oldest Pokemon on this team, although one of them was in the box for most of the game. Good. Good. I did. That Garchomp coming in, that I could not have accounted for. I could have switched to Drifblim, though. I could have switched to Drifblim on the Garchomp, or alternatively to Azelf, because I knew there was an earthquake coming. Yeah, that was dumb. I didn't have to lose any Pokemon in that at all, but I won. Cynthia's defeated. Let's put my Pokemon into the Hall of Fame. This big random ass elevator. Like, why does this have to be on a different floor, Cynthia? Why you need all these statues in just a room and your fucking Tron floor? Like, this is cringy. How the fuck did Rowan get here? What, you weren't watching, Rowan. Whatever. Cynthia is a good champion and a really tough battle. And now this run is done, and next week I will move on to Pokemon Soul Silver. But first, I have to become the champion, and I have to rip off some seals so I can bury some Pokemon. Yes, they're my partners who grew with me through it, and by grew with me through it, I mean one did, and one was for like half of it, and the others were newcomers. And the newcomer, yeah, whatever. Yep, good. We've got a Pokemon. Okay, yep, save the death. And then I gotta bury. Not bury the annoying blonde guy. I have to put them in the burial box. And then the Nuzlocke that way. With 13 deaths. And like more than 30 Pokemon in the box, that's fairly good. Yeah, that's a lot of data you have to save, and oh god, how do I skip? I'm not watching the credits. How do I watch the credits? I am pushing every button on my laptop. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch the credits because I do want to bury these, and it's kind of awkward because there's supposed to be, like right here, there's supposed to be a bar separating the two screens, so it makes the... Actually, no, it's not weird from your perspective. Well, it's kind of weird because it's supposed to be flowing up, but like does this, you can see on my mouse. Hey, I caught one of those. Hey, yay, the people who made the Pokemon. This is a really good Pokemon game, honestly. I love Platinum. It's just firing all on all cylinders. There's a few kind of annoying areas, but for the most part, Platinum is just excellent. It fixes all of the balancing problems with Diamond and Pearl. It looks great. I love Platinum's art direction. Like, I think Diamond and Pearl is kind of ugly, but I think Platinum might be, at least in terms of design, the best looking Pokemon game. I love Gen 4's Pokemon. Well, to be fair, well, the Pokemon fandom has always been heavily nostalgia influenced, and like this is the game that came out when I was 8, so it's gonna hold a place in my heart more than the Pokemon game that came out when I was 23. Although I still do think Platinum is better than the one that came out when I was 23 or the one that came out when I was 22, but still, bias. But no, I really enjoy Pokemon Platinum. It's a great game, and thank you for watching these Nuzlocke vlogs where I talk about my life and play Pokemon. This one was a lot less vloggy and a lot more Nuzlocke because it's the finale, and we'll be moving on to Soul Silver, which hot take I don't think is. I think it's the most I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver are the most overrated Pokemon games. They have a lot of really major flaws, and I don't think they're that fun to play through, but they have some really nice features, some of them. And Finn was a Star Wars character who was really good in one Star Wars movie, and okay in the second, and barely existed in the third. Jumbo Yeager deserved better. Don't talk to me. I need to go to the cemetery. I don't care about fuck Barry. I need to do. Oh, fuck Barry. And ignore that they're currently alive because, Nuzlocke is imaginary rules that we all pretend exist. And I don't know why I'm going Juba Life. Just any city works. Need to bury my Pokemon. Hippowdon! Like, I've never used a Hippowdon before, but the Hippowdon in this run was excellent. It took a long time to, get good moves and be fully evolved and usable, but once Hippowdon was great. It's a bulky Pokemon with solid moves. I don't know why I removed that one's capsule. That one didn't die. No, I need to remove yours. And yours. Goodbye. I don't even fucking know what I'm pretty sure Kari Hikari is an anime reference or something. I guess I could thank my commenters who inspired team members. I don't remember what most of these comments were, but thank you for commenting on my main channel YouTube videos. Anonymous, Carcat, Star Platinum, Ossinos, Chaotix, KCE, Rashgen, Blackburn, Egomaniac, Messy, 77DD2, Kari Hikari, and Yorlak. And now we end this.